Hey guys, what's going on? B-Man2009 AU here, and I'm coming at you with a video response to Dalyxman's WWE. What should they do to make their product better? Well, Dalyxman, I've got 3 topics for you that I think would actually improve WWE's product and hopefully get them back on the good track. I'll start from the bottom. Number 3. Push new guys and no more faces of the company. Reason being, WWE has some prime talent. I'm talking about some fucking awesome guys that can wrestle, do good mic skills if given the chance, and stuff like that. But WWE doesn't utilise them because they have faces of the company, which they've got to utilise. And we know they have faces of the company. They've had it for years. They've had Hulk Hogan, Steve Austin, The Rock, Triple H, need I say more? And yeah, but they just need to get that, need to get a spark back. And when they do new guys, everyone buzzes about them. I mean, look at what's going on with Alex Riley, Sin Cara, John Morrison, and stuff like that. All these people are starving for them to be in the main event scene. Okay, number 2, keep them in the storyline. Keep the storylines entertaining and unpredictable. Now, everyone knows what I'm talking about here. Night of Champions. Come on, guys. 80 to 90% of us would like John Cena's going to win the title and become the new WWE champion. We all know this, and sure enough, he did. But I was one of the 10%ers that was like, oh, I hope Alberto Del Rio keeps the title because he's actually a good champion. But no, face of the company, John Cena, got the title for the 10th time. But yeah, but you know the storylines I'm talking about, guys. Like, remember when back in the day when you were on the edge of your seat and like, what the fuck's gonna happen next? What's happening next? What's happening next? Like, we're seeing that a bit now. We saw it with Mark Henry. I mean, squashing Randy Orton and now becoming the new world champion. I mean, I know even Dalyxman himself was like, oh my god. I mean, Randy Orton actually put a guy over. I mean, see, that's how predictable WWE's getting now. But then it's even caught most of us off guard. Mark Henry, new world champion, and the Sin Cara versus Sin Cara feud, that's entertaining. And Sin Cara's feud with Daniel Bryan was unpredictable. I mean, he turned heel. No one was really expecting that for a guy that's only just come into the company. But hey, fair enough. But yeah, you guys know the storylines I'm talking about. The ones that kept you on the edge of your seat and stuff. Like, I can name 3 off the top of my head. Triple H and Shawn Michaels back at SummerSlam 2002. I mean, when Shawn made his return to wrestling, I mean, people were excited, they were entertained, and then they thought DX was coming back, they were even more entertained. Then Triple H turned on Shawn. That was unpredictable. No one really saw that one coming. And then you thought, oh, maybe he's just doing it because he wants to be a singles wrestler. Triple H puts Shawn's head through a glass. Once again, unpredictable, and everyone was questioning who did it. Then when you found out it was Triple H, everyone freaked. But they had probably one of the best and entertaining matches I've seen in SummerSlam history. Then we had the invasion angle. Everyone was going nuts about that. Shane McMahon buying WCW from under Vince and starting that whole feud. That was always entertaining and spawned off some great storylines. Then you had, of course, Stone Cold and Undertaker back in the 90s, when you knew Stone Cold Steve Austin hated McMahon's guts, but yet he comes out and protects Vince's daughter from Undertaker, which was unpredictable and yet entertaining at the same time. Okay, then we come to my number 1. Make the minor titles mean something again. I mean, come on, guys. We all remember these days, or at least most of us do, I hope, when the IC title, when the Intercontinental title actually meant something. I mean, look at WrestleMania 10. Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels had one of the highlighted matches of WrestleMania, and it was for the Intercontinental title. Nowadays, the Intercontinental title is barely defended. It's put on, and it's doesn't really get much promotion. The US title, I mean, sure, it's the WWE US title now, but think back to the people that have actually held it. I mean, Ric Flair, Harley Race, Dusty Rhodes. I'm pretty sure even Sting held that fucking thing. And yeah, and now it's like put on Dolph Ziggler, and it's barely defended once again. And the matches aren't even that good. But they're starting to turn the ball around on that. The two main titles I can use that can prove my theory: the tag team titles and the women's title. I mean, I'm sorry, but the women's title, they had to make it. Let's see, they'd make 2 women's titles just to make the women's title mean something. When back in like early 2000, I mean, shit, the women's title was everything. The women's title was what all the women's wrestlers aspired for, because it made you the top woman in the company, and it also proved that you could hang with the men. I mean, look at the women that have held it: Trish Stratus, Lita, Chyna, friggin' Ivory. A lot of women have held this title, and yeah, like Mae Young and Fabulous Moolah and stuff like that. But nowadays it's just treated like a joke. Speaking of jokes, that brings me to my next title, the tag team titles. That's an absolute joke. I mean, that title nowadays, it's becoming the ECW championship of this era. What I mean by that is, they pretty much put it on anybody they can, just to make that person feel like they're actually being utilised, and stop them from bitching and moaning. For example, they put it on Michael McGillicuddy and David Otunga, guys who hadn't even been in that company for very long, but it was just to build up Nexus and stuff like that. Now they put it on Kofi Kingston and Air Boom, because Kofi Kingston and Evan Bourne, because, well, Kofi Kingston and Evan Bourne don't really have anything to do, so make them the tag team champions. But yeah, Dalyxman, that's the 3 things that they need to do. They need to push new guys. They need to keep the storylines entertaining and unpredictable, both of which they're starting the ball rolling on. And the minor titles need to mean more in the frigging company. Oh, sorry, and I forgot to say, no more faces of the companies. No more faces of the companies. You know why? Because it just pisses off the guys in the back. Plain and simple. Anyways, guys, this is B-Man 2009 AU. So subscribe to me if you like the videos. Leave your comments down below if you think if my topics were pretty on point, or give me your own opinions. And yeah, and do go subscribe to the Dalyxman as well. I will put his link in the description box. Oh wait, actually can't. Sorry, Dalyxman, I can't do that. Actually no, I will put Dalyxman's link in the post box. Sorry, I keep forgetting to put new tab on there. Never mind. Anyways, guys, this is B-Man 2009 AU, and I'll catch up with you next time.